Hi, welcome to this second session of Module 6. Let me see on the chat. Hi, Guillermo. Good afternoon, or maybe is good night now. So, hi, my name is Dora Luz Gomez Utrera. As you know, I am your facilitator of this Module 6. I am going to keep with the session in English, but if you need any comment or doubt that you need to write in Spanish and that I speak in Spanish, please let me know in the chat. So the only person connected is Ines. So Guillermo, if you want, I speak Spanish. It's okay. Just let me know. Now, I'm going to share my screen in order to share some slides in PowerPoint I made for you. So Ok, Guillermo, no se escuchó, gran parte de la sesión no se está escuchando, ok. Deje ver. Lo que pasa es que quité la pantalla. Sí, claro. Quité la pantalla y eliminé el audio, sin querer queriendo. Ok, no te preocupes, Guillermo, tendré que volver a iniciar la sesión. Ok. Comienzo de nuevo. Lo bueno que estábamos empezando. So, I was telling you that here we are starting the session number 2 because we are on week number 2. We are seeing the unit number 2, Where is Mine? For this session, we have the next agenda, training purpose and expected learning, some instructions about the integrative activities. Also, I want to share with you some selected topics that are very important to me in order you can do your English. And finally, I want to mention the formative activities that you need to work on. So first, for the training purpose and expected learning. And I mentioned it on the main goal of this module is that you achieve the level A. And for this reason, in the unit number 2, we are seeing Where is Mine, where you have to describe the objects and also the ubication of these objects, what kind of objects, what objects that we commonly have in our houses. Also, you need to practice how to get and how to ask information about the location or ubication of places of a city. So, for this one, we have 2 activities. Where is my? And for Where is my, you have 3 different pictures. One is about a kitchen, another a bathroom, another is a bedroom, if I don't remember bad. And for each picture, you have this kind of letters that are the signs for different objects that you need to answer different questions referring the ubication of each object. For example, there is a question, where is the hamburger? And the hamburger is here, as you can see. So you need to answer the questions in 3 different ways. This means that you need to answer with 3 different ways to ubicate each object. Where is the hamburger? In the kitchen, there is a hamburger on the table. Or maybe also you can say there is a hamburger between the salt, here is the salt, and the glass, here is the glass in the kitchen. Another way to say it is there is a hamburger on the dish, sobre el plato, in front of the fridge, frente al refrigerador. So, this is a kind of, just an example where you can use different ways to answer. There are a lot of questions about this where you need to put where is the microwave, the fruits, the flour, towels, toothbrushes, where is the mirror, the clothes, the lamp, the book, also the switch to turn the lights on or off, and finally, and there is a final part of this activity where you have to describe the living room. You need to use the next vocabulary to describe the living room. The color, the size, and the ubication of the objects. So, an example. In the living room, there is a big blue couch. I am using size, color of the object, and also the ubication, because I complete this saying that the couch is in front of the coffee table. In front of the coffee table. Between the coffee table and the window next to the lamp. So these last sentences is about the ubication of the object. So you don't have to put just that we can see in the living room there is a coffee table, two couches, and a window. This is wrong. Why? Because you aren't using the vocabulary, the appropriate vocabulary, color, size, and ubication of the objects. So, I don't know if Guillermo can tell me if he has any doubt. Hi, good day, Marlon. Sorry, because the first part of this session doesn't have any sound. So I am starting to record again with the audio. So I continue. If you have any doubt, please use the chat to put it. Any doubt or even a comment. Also remember, if you need that I use Spanish with you, you can ask it. But I have the instruction that I need to speak English during this second. Okay. So I want to after this I want to make a little bit review with the main topics that you need to study in order to make your activities. For example, the use of there is and there are. For both of these, the meaning in Spanish is I. There is used by singular nouns. For example, there is a fruit. Hay una fruta. Also, we can use it in a negative form. There isn't a fruit. In a question form, is there a fruit? The verb to be is at the beginning. And word this with yes, there is, or no, there isn't. For plural nouns, we use there are. There are fruits. Or maybe there aren't fruits. You see the plural? Because we add an S at the final. Are there fruits? And we can answer, yes, there are. Or in a negative form, no, there aren't. Also remember that you can use some contractions. For example, there is for there's, there are for there is not for there isn't, and there are not for there aren't. And in this way, we need to check the singular and plural nouns. For the most nouns, that call it regular nouns, we just add an S to the final. For example, for they, we use days. For key, we boy, boys. But if the noun ends in S, CH, SH, X, or Z, we need to add es. For example, toothbrush for toothbrushes, watch for watches. If it ends in f or fe, we add b's. Knife, knives. Life, lives. And if the noun ends in consonant J, we add AES. CD, remember, T, that is a consonant, J, cities. Baby, babies. Country, countries. And another rule, if the noun ends in consonant more O, we add ES. Tomato, tomatoes. Potato, potatoes, for example. Also, there are a lot of irregular nouns that they has or they haven't rules. For example, if we are talking about just a man, we need to use man. But if we are talking about two men, so the plural for man are men. The same for woman. We need to use woman for one woman. But if you are talking of two or more, we need to use woman. The same for child. We use one child, but we say two children. One person, but two or more people. And also there are that have no change. For example, fish, fish. The first one is the singular and the plural. And as you know, it also happens in Spanish. For example, flor, flor. We said harina para un grano de harina y decimos también harina para un montón de harina. O por ejemplo, para agua. Decimos agua, pero no decimos aguas. Y lo mismo sucede en inglés. Okay. And this is because there are countable nouns, sustantivos contables, they have singular and plural form. For example, they, days, kid, kids, día, días, niño, niños. But also there are uncountable, just a singular form. For example, water or flow, as we have seen before, just one slide before. It is common for liquids and materials composed. For this unit or for this activity, you need to use also prepositions. You have a very good material, a very good resource in your platform about prepositions. So please check this information. Okay, remember if you have any doubt, you can use the chat. And finally, with the another activity, come to my house. You need to check the map and answer the question. You have to use the adverbs, the adverb of time, first, after, then, etc. to answer. For example, how I can go from the bus station to the baker. Okay, we need to locate the bus station that is here and the other place that is the baker's that is here. So I answer first and I put with red the adverbs of time. First, work straight ahead, Queen's Avenue to the north. So first, Walk straight ahead on Queens Avenue to the north here. After that, pass three buildings. The bookshop, which is on the corner of the Princess Road, a hotel that is big, and the news agents that is orange. Then turn right on the Oxford Street and walking. The bakery is next to the news agents. So I describe how we get from this place to this one, but describing all the places that I need to pass. First, the bookshop, where it's located, or maybe how it is, the hotel and the news agents, and where I have to go to the right, to the left, keep going, etc. Uh-huh. So you need to decide the location from the bus station to your house, from the house to the bank, from the bank to the museum to the restaurant, and from the restaurant to the pub. So, and remember the activity number 3 and 4, you have to record an audio. As I told you before, for the audio, a time limit. This means that you need to record the audio with just 1 minute and 30 seconds. In order to achieve this time, you need to practice before to record your audio. If you don't practice before, you are going to exceed the time limit. I am sure of this. That's why I suggest you to practice before. And also, there is a very good resource about how to describe how to get a place. Go straight ahead, turn right, turn left, at the corner of, go past, cross, opposite. You need to review or to check this resource. Mhm. Okay. Remember the definite article de that is used for singular and plural nouns, and also there is some exceptions that you don't need to put de in English. When we are referring to criteria, colors, or languages. And we have seen this before about the present simple. Also, remember that you need to practice a lot of present simple, because during the week 1 we start with this topic, and we also continue with the present simple during this second unit. Remember, in the affirmative form, we use subject and the verb with infinitive verb. I run, for example. By the negative, we need to use the accent or not. I don't, or I do not. Also, remember that if you are talking of he, she, or it, you need to use does instead do. And for the interrogative form, we put first the does, for example, the subject, and after the infinitive the question mark. Does she run? And finally, the formative activities. We have 3 activities of this. Where is? You need to do this activity because it gives you with the description of the location of different things. Also, there is another activity description where you are going to practice how to describe things, and where you are going to practice the use of connectors in English. with the learning, we can use this space to ask about the courses, also about some doubts that you have, some comments about the activities, etc. But there is some questions, so we are trying to practice to answer in English in order to practice the language. So the question, what's your room, and choose three objects to describe. Think in a tourist or an interesting place of your city and describe it. Mention the directions from your house to this place. And finally, make two questions to your classmates about what they have described about the city or about the places of the city that they have described, or maybe about their room. And I think that it is all. I have noticed also that you have some problems with the capital letters in English. Remember that for English, we put letters in days of week, months, nouns, languages and subjects, and the pronoun I. Remember, the pronoun I is always the capital letter. And another doubt that you have commonly made me is that you can't listen the vocabulary of the vocabulary resource. Remember that in order to listen the sound, you need to download the plugin of Flash that is most new. So you need to access to this place and download the new version. So this is all of this session. I don't know if you have some doubt. I am going to put the web camera. And Marlon, Guillermo, is if you have any doubt, now is the moment to make the comments, to write. Remember, I know that is maybe you some difficulties in order to understand the session, but I am going to to make I want to invite you to make the effort in order to understand. Remember, as much as you practice English, as much as you learn. So, if you haven't any doubt or any comment, I am going to say goodbye to you. Remember that I continue with you on platform by the messenger, by the forum, also by email, and I am with you as much as I can. So, see you later and have a nice day.